Espen and our beautiful Best Life leader, Jen. Hi, Jen.
Hi,
Hi, everyone.
everybody.
So good to come together to co-create and expand from the Abraham Hicks, from the Abraham Now, from this month, July, and for today, so much expansion, so much new things. As always, it is like it is from Abraham, and it's from Abraham. It's always new and refreshed. It's always something new in that energy, and it's like the relationship with us, the relationship with me, and with the relationship with all that is. It can be a quite beautiful one, and it's individual because I am the thinker and the feeler and the tractor in my life, and Jen are the thinker and the feeler and tractor in her life, and it's the same for all of us. So I will just open up with that, Jen, and see where it goes. So much fun.
Yeah. Well, I love how you expanded. It's always something new because we're always flowing into the new, and it is all about being eager for the new and knowing that the new is that which we've asked for. It really is, but we'll receive based upon our focus. And I loved, we had class just before this, and you were sharing about two separate times when you were on the ocean. One just very recently, you just got off the ocean a day or two ago, and you had seen the most beautiful rainbow and some other beautiful phenomena out there, just breathtakingly beautiful. And then you had kind of, said, but I was out on the ocean a couple years ago and I don't remember seeing a rainbow even once. Yeah. And I'm going to say it's not because there was a lack of rainbows. It's because you, Espen, are tuned to feeling and flowing with those higher vibrations. All that we desire is always available to us. But in order for us to be able to perceive and receive it and to bring it into this physical experience, we have to be a vibrational match to it. And to delight in that, to delight in our opportunity to shift our focus and to use our guidance system in a way that is so pure and accurate and so for us, only for us, to guide us to what we desire. And you can trust this. Every person listening to this, whether you're on live or on the recording, if something doesn't feel good to you, you're pulling away from your guidance a bit, right? You're pulling away from that which you've asked for. You're resisting it, better words, right? And when you're feeling good, regardless of what the physical situation looks like around you, you're right on track. You can always trust your feelings. You can always trust your guidance. And that is something to feel so appreciative about always. Yeah. Expansions on that?
It's so true. Pure low source energy, always look forward, always see the best in everything. I love something that share about the people who's non-physical now, not physically here anymore. They're looking from the perspective from the best from everything from and still if you are in the resistance and thinking about it, they don't see you from that perspective because and that's the thing with we are all pure low source energy and we're all pure low source energy. Now we are experiencing pure low source energy in physical form. Some of us, many of us,
Yes.
trillions of us, and a billion.
Yes.
So and it's a source energy from in all of it. It's and when we come to that place, we cannot have an experience of a misalignment. We cannot have an experience or see things that doesn't feel good to us. So therefore, it's more important to practice the vibration of that who you are to become more in that space. And the contrast then is a very nice one because it's helping us to clarify what we more do want from this life experience we have right here, right now, in this moment, and to come to a place of the well-being of all of it. And when we more practice the well-being of or alignment in who we really are, and feeling that, it will match up to do all those things we desire, and it will be a real life experience to you more and more for you to have it. For myself, has been so many things have changes, and but it's like it's just practice, and everyone can do it. Everyone can be in that space, but it's practice vibration, practicing That's what Abraham talked about. The 30-day process. I know from I looking from this Abraham Hicks now. She talked about that segment intending. You are writing positive aspects. You're having the positive aspects book. You have the meditation and you have the focus wheel. And when you, for myself also, when I've been working on the ocean, when I had a time to writing things down, it's been very, very powerful. Writing things that I appreciate, writing practice appreciation, but not practicing just writing it for writing it, but feeling what I'm writing. And it's a very, very important one, being a vibrational match to what I'm writing, enjoying my writing. And then it's just like I see more things that I don't appreciate because of practice that vibration more.
Mhm.
and and the segment telling feel the feelings before it happening. I love the feeling of now tomorrow I'm going to vacation, and I segment intending for that vacation. I love the feeling new and refreshed. I love feeling the view. I love feeling non-physical and physical. Feeling that cooperation, that connection with one with that energy. I love feeling going somewhere, just driving. I love feeling the new experience, the newness where I'm driving. I love new experience. I love different kinds of feelings that I want that comes up for me. And when I've been doing those segment intending, I've been having those experience, a real life experience with those things that are segment intending. So knowing that it's all about, we can always practice our vibration. The
Mhm.
vibration is in all. Be more aware of the vibration from within than what's going on outside of you, because it's inside that really matters for you, how you feel about what's going on outside of you. Out what you are senses, what
Mhm.
you are observing, what you're conscious aware of, what you're putting your attention to. So when you are a vibrational match to who you really are, then you see those things you wanted to see, and you observe those things you wanted to observe, and you conscious aware of those things you will consciously be aware of, and you are feeling the feelings you want to feel, and you know who you are and why you're here, why you come here for, and that you desire, and there was no resistance in you before you came into this physical birth. Now you're here expressing yourself with that energy in physical form, and is always supporting, uplifting all of that you ever wanted, and is always available to you right now. It's in the vortex now. It's in the vibrational reality now, and the what is in that vortex, in that energy,
Yeah.
is so much more than going back and figure it out and try to fix it.
Mhm.
So we don't go back there. We're always moving forward. This,
Yes.
so and when we can be more in that deliberate in that energy, being more letting it be, letting it happen, accept all that is, accept people, everyone have their own experience. Everything is right, going right, telling your new story, you're telling your new story in the way you want it to be. It will be a more real life experience for you to have an experience more of, and it will be more in a momentum to have you to have more of those things into your life. So it's just vibration, energy, frequency, vibration. It's
Mm.
and it's and we're all in this together. So my
Yes.
question, Jem.
Oh, I love everything you shared, Espen. So much divinely guided information. So much. You can just feel the resonance and the energy. And I love what you said right at the beginning, about, non-physical, all those that have preceded us, all those, say if you have a loved one that's, they're back in non-physical, they've had their so-called death experience. A question was posed today, are they aware of me? Are they aware of me sometimes? And, the answer from Abraham is always. They're always aware of you. Their focus never leaves you. And there was a similar question asked in a previous broadcast about that, in terms of, and what, when we're in non-physical, are we interested in the same things that we are in this physical experience? And Abraham said, all of that and more. right? You are as interested. So know that if you have a loved one that's, back in non-physical, they are as interested in you now and more. They are beautifully co-creating your life experience with you from the broader perspective, from non-physical. And when you're experiencing contrast, they're holding sure and true focus on your desires. They are shining that light, eager for you as you are ready to shift your focus to come into alignment with it. So know this: you are never alone. And even those that are in non-physical, even though they may not, you may not feel their physical presence, they are even more involved with you non-physically. They are there, but you have to feel that it's a different experience. But so beautiful. And then you said something, oh, you said so many things. Something else that was so beautiful and so wise. And it's about understanding contrast, right? Contrast is part of this life experience. And to be so wise as to not resist the contrast. Don't push into the contrast. Whatever we push into, we empower. That's a very direct way to say it. Whatever we push into, we're focusing on, and our focus is what brings things to life. So, consider when something isn't as you prefer, just acknowledge it. Ah, not my preference, right? We did come to sift and sort. That's always our choice. That's the joy of the expanding the universe. But then be deliberate in focusing on that which brings you pleasure, that which brings you joy. And when you look and flow in the direction of that which brings you pleasure and that which brings you joy, you will find that which you've asked for. You'll also feel the presence of all those that have preceded you. It's all there. It's all there. And don't feel bad because you dipped around in some contrastual things and maybe you pushed against them. All is good. None of that matters. What that has preceded you. It's just, what are you doing right now? Right? Can you shift your focus right now to just a little better feeling? Can you be just a little nicer to yourself? Can you be just a little more gentle with yourself? Can you be just a little more matched to the love that is continually flowing to you and through you and surrounding you unendingly, unceasingly, and is ever expanding in that? And in just doing that little bit, everything opens up to you. And to delight in this life experience is meant to be enjoyed. It's meant to be savored. And we came in not to be careful, but to be carefree, right? To go about life eager to play, to dip our toe in the stream, to have beautiful adventures, and to know that we are surrounded with the love of source energy. And in the process of doing all that, we are expanding all that is. This is such a beautiful life experience. And I'm so appreciative to be in it with you, Espen, and everybody. It's a wonderful thing. And I come to appreciate it more and more and more every day, every moment of every day. It's absolutely magnificent. Yeah,
It's all over the place. It's just coming to confirm the vibration, right?
yeah, right?
So close, and everything is so close before. And you type of birth, and there it goes. What's
Wow.
coming when there is alignment speaking? That's
Yeah,
something like
yeah.
being aware of. That's the thing when you are in the source. You're aware of those things, the answer and the whatever what comes your way, more from what you've been asking for, from the feel good space. And when you have those
Mhm.
experience that you've been asking for, you know that because you ask from pure source energy, and when you pure source answer, it's very clear and it's very open and it's coming direct to you, so you will know, feel that. That's why we know that resistance doesn't work, because then we cannot see the answer in the resistance part. We cannot see the solution in the resistance part. Solution is and the answer and all of those things we ask for and that we want to feel and to experience is in the pure law source energy of who we really are. That's what we know we've been sharing about, to come to a vibrational alignment with who you really are first, and then ask a question, and then you will have a clear answer from that question.
Mhm. Oh,
So it's like so wonderful to know that every part of everything we have in every experience, it will tell us, what we are feeling in the vibrational, not who we are, but the vibrational match to it. That's the thing that with the contrast and the sifting and sorting and that varieties, but it's not good or bad or right or wrong. It's just like letting us know if we are a vibrational match to it or not, if we are a vibrational match to what we want or not. And we don't have to focus on those things we doesn't want because we're so free, like the table with the food buffet. We don't have to. We can put our attention on those things that feels good to us always,
yes.
because we're all so different in what we want to experience in our life. Living in different places, having different countries, there's so many varieties, so many differences. Same, we are the same pure laws of energy, but we are so different in what we want to experience, each one of us. And what happened if I'm just letting that freedom to be for myself and for everyone else? It's just like, it's a good question to ask someone. What if I'm just letting that happen? No, wouldn't it be nice to just let that happen? What if I'm just like accept everything that is, just see that from eyes through source, just like letting it come from a place from me feeling good and then look at it. What happened then if I'm just me feeling good and then look at it, me feeling good and then sense those things? Well, me feeling good and then just observe and be conscious, aware of it. What happened then? You know, it's nice to have those things and be playful about it. Playful energy, good energy coming through. Wouldn't it be nice? And I've been playing a lot with that. That would be nice if writing things down, but it's very playful. It's very good energy to come through. And then those things wouldn't be nice if I have been then experience what I've been telling, because when you have wouldn't it be nice, it's no resistance in that energy. That's the part of when you are deliberately creating your own reality as you want it to be, and you have the calibration. You know what feels best. You don't rush into anything or try to push against it, but you're just calibrating and feel the feelings of like, oh, this feels good. And then if you feel like the push, oh, okay, then you're just moving a little bit another way and then putting on your focus in another direction, pivoting and changing. And then you're getting better and better at this to calibrating and feeling good about every aspect in your life more and more. And when you have done, when you do it once and you're having experience of what you're calibrating and you're having that real life experience, it's getting easier and easier to having more of those experience what you're calibrating into, and see the positive aspects in all areas in your life. You know? And what is so powerful with writing is so magnificent, because when you're putting your attention and you focusing when you're writing, you are feeling, and you're feeling your own hands as you're writing, and your physical and non-physical are focused in that energy. And then you are the one with that kind of what you're writing, and then it's being an a real life experience right in the moment of what you're writing, if you practice enough. And then you already been vibrational matched to it, and you've been sending out that signal for broadcasting in that signal for something, and then it's out there. And now you just moving forward feeling good, and then it will be a real life experience somewhere in the future. But it's so fun because it's always happening, and it's like, and it's
Yes.
happening now, not in the future, and not in the past, but it's happening always in the now. The vibrational vortex is in the now. So more you're aligned up with the
Yeah.
vortex now and feeling the alignment with who you really are now, it's easy to have those now experience of what you want.
So beautiful. It's so wonderful. And I loved right at the beginning when you were sharing with the birds, right? Because here's another beautiful point that they brought out in the broadcast today. When you feel that a sign or something is coming for you, it's for you.
Yeah.
Don't doubt it, right? When things work out for you, don't doubt them. Don't diminish them. Appreciate them. If you're driving and you find the perfect parking spot, you created that. If a bird comes to you and you feel that, could this be mom, you appreciate that. If that idea came to you, it is for you. Know for certain those things that feel good that are coming to you, they are for you. They are. They are from non-physical, and it's you with your focus co-creating. And the more you come to trust that, and the more you come to feel comfort in that, and the more you come to delight and enjoy that, the more you'll feel your connection, the more confident you'll be in that. And it's such a beautiful thing. You know, the only difference between us in physical form here and non-physical is just vibrational. There is no actual separation. You know, sometimes it's portrayed like there's this, you know, they're going through to the other side. They're actually just raising their vibration, right? That's all that it is, right? That's and we are able, in essence, to feel that as well, right? It right here in these physical bodies, when we're deliberate in our focus, when we use some of those tools you were talking about so magnificently, like segment intending, which is getting out ahead of it, and using focus wheels deliberately, you know, to shift those vibrations, taking time to meditate, like you'd shared, and you know, just calibrating. You know, when something feels contrastual, deliberately shift your focus. That's all that is. Every one of these things are basically to get you to the same place, to be able to deliberately shift your focus and to know what your connection is so you can feel it. And I love that you elaborated on writing, because that is one of the most magnificent things to do, right? To take some time to write appreciation. Write in your book of positive aspects. Write, I appreciate this. I appreciate the sunrise. I appreciate the sunset. You know, you can appreciate yourself. You can appreciate other loved ones. You can appreciate your home, different situations in your life. You can appreciate the very air that surrounds us and fills our atmosphere. You can appreciate the planets orbiting around our sun and our universe. You can appreciate all that is. And when you come into vibration with that, you are feeling and flowing with source energy. But when you take the time to put pen to paper, you do something magnificent and you really activate and hone in that focus. Because Abraham talks frequently about the power of 17 seconds. And there is so much power when you can deliberately tune into a vibration for 17 seconds, not in an efforting way, but in a delightful, free flowing, happy, joyful, jubilant, blissful, loving, delightful, appreciative way, any of those, right? Satisfied way. You know, that, oh, it just tunes you in. And it's such a beautiful thing, because wherever you are at in your life experience, you can begin right now. You don't need to go back and clean anything up. You don't need to get things prepared to get ready. You just begin right where you're at. Right in this very moment is the perfect moment to feel how loved you are, to feel your connection to source energy, to feel the loved ones that are surrounding you, that are so intensely interested in you, to feel your vortex that is calling you, saying, everything you've asked, we have it all. Come this way. Here it is, come this way. And to know when you're focused in that space, that's where source is. That's where all your power is. That's what we refer to as the leading edge. And it's new, it's joy filled, and it's always available to you, always. And to know, don't even spend a moment trying to clean something up, right? Just let go of the resistance, just and flow to a better feeling, right? Don't apologize for anything. Just acknowledge whatever contrast there is, and then just flow to a better feeling. You'll feel your guidance come in. You may see a bird come and fly to you, or you'll feel sensations in your body, maybe chill bumps or goosebumps or shivers, or like the person in today's broadcast that said, every time I feel a connection to source, I feel it in my big toe. Right? Well, there it is. Source is saying, here we are. We've got your toe. So, you know, however you perceive that energy is right. You can only do it right. And the more you delight in it, the more you appreciate it, the more it grows. Remember, whatever we appreciate becomes more. And that is truly us shining source energy here in this physical experience.
Mm.
So delightful. Mm, yeah. Expansions on that.
It's the most beautiful thing I ever heard in my life
Mm.
until now, and more to come.
And more to come. Yes.
Like, I could feel that. It just like soothing my energy so well. It just like everything you shared, Dan. So thank you so much.
Oh,
Wow,
you're
expansion is that I'm just feeling so good right now, and I'm just like, that's it's all about. Feeling good now, coming into that space, find a vibration to it. It's the most natural nature of all of us, and it's more natural for us to be in the feeling good than the opposite. We didn't come with resistance. That was something Abraham was very clear about. We are non-resistant coming into physical body. That's who we are. We are using this physical body with this non-physical. So it's up to us to, if we want to align with that well-being, be conscious, aware of that, who we really are or not. But it's not good or bad. It's all good because it's never disappeared. It's never disappeared, so it's always available. It's always here and now. And it's and if you've been whatever it you've been doing in your life or what you experience in your life, it is here and now still, and you can come to that space, and everything is good. All is good, and all is well.
all
Whatever
is
what's been going on in your life, and it's like that. That's who we are. That's like freedom. That's the energy. That's that when you can come to just like just like it's me. It's the freedom freeing me. This is who I am, and I can be so easy and gentle with this because that's who I am. You know, all is so well, all is so good. You can see the newness of all of this. I can more looking forward than backwards. Can look more looking up toward what I want. I can more be deliberate about that. Thinking Father feels good to me. Be going in the direction that feels good. Follow my bliss, feeling my bliss and follow it. Feel my bliss and follow it. I can breathe and allow just every day, every moment. If there's something going on, I can just breathe. It's easy to feel good just breathing a couple breaths and coming into alignment. That's a beautiful thing with the meditation.
yes.
No resistance to that. Just breathing and be conscious aware of that, and then feeling the vibration arises, and then just And every time we're having that kind of experience, like feeling good, then we know it's all well. Nothing has been going wrong. Everything is going right. Because when we immediately are in that space, we don't look after other things that doesn't feel good. We know who we are and why we're here, and why we come forth, and what we know are wanting and why we want it. Because pure low source energy already know. The vortex, everything is all being creating into the vortex. We already have so many experience, and every experience we had in our life and every contrast from the pure low source energy perspective is already had that vibration of what you want from that. So when you line up with who you really are, those things are expanding in the physical form you, in your vibrational you, in the energy of you, and then it will be experienced more in a real life experience outside of you. But it's from the inside that you feel that, and then you have in the outside that then you have this experience together as one. Oneness experience will it be maybe? It's
Mm,
not separated experience, it's a oneness experience. It's that cooperates that you are now a frequently matched to it. And then it's a oneness experience. And
yeah, that's so beautiful, right? And that's when we feel our best, when we feel the harmony, right, between our physical beingness and our non physical beingness. We can feel that oneness. We can feel source energy expressing in this physical environment. We can feel source energy. Feeling through our fingers and tasting through our taste buds and hearing through our ears and seeing through our eyes, right? It's a beautiful thing. And but it's okay, right? Wherever you are, begin where you are. And if you're feeling negative emotion or worry or stress in your life, know this: it's all about soothing your vibration. What does that mean? Think of soothing a baby. Soothe yourself. It's about feeling a little bit better. How can you be a little bit nicer to yourself? What it's not about it's not about beating yourself up. It's not about commanding yourself or ordering yourself around or bossing yourself or being hard on yourself. It's about soothing yourself, being gentle with yourself, being loving with yourself, being easy with yourself, being light with yourself. And just in doing that, you'll feel guidance to more, right? And if you've been, lived a life where you've been kind of hard on yourself, this may be new for you, but you can do it. It's a journey of joy. It's a journey of happiness, and we came for that. We came for this. We came for the joy of the journey, the love of the journey, to appreciate all that is, to feel and flow in our unique connection, and to express it in this beautiful physical environment, and to do it in a way that is unique to us, and to know with certainty. And I say this in even a stronger way than Abraham does: you can only do it right. And you might say, but I've messed up some of these things, and don't I need to clean that up? No, you just need to acknowledge it and flow forward. Abraham shared a story, and I think it correlates well here. And it wasn't in today's broadcast, but I feel it will resonate. And it was about a family that had felt like their home was haunted. Something wasn't right. Something bad had happened in their home. And they had asked Abraham, one of the, I don't remember, it was the husband or wife, was in the hot seat and said, what should we do? Should we smudge, or should we do this or that? And Abraham said, just fill it up with your now loving energy. Be who you are now. That's where all the power is. And consider your life as just the same. What if I've had an uncomfortable life, and things haven't worked well, and my finances aren't where I want them to be, and I have tattered relationships? Fill your life up with your connection now. Fill your life up with your love now. Fill your life up with your appreciation now, with your better feeling now. And that is all that matters. And know this for certain: anytime in your life where you've had contrast, the broader aspect of you, right, knows exactly what you've wanted. Everything you desire is in your vortex, but it's all in that better feeling space, in your vortex, and that vibrational reality. So I'll say again what I said before: the only difference between physical and non-physical is vibrational. That's it. So when you can elevate, come into that better feeling space, and be able to sustain it in an easy flowing way, not a pushing way, not an efforting way, in a way where you're like, that bird was for me. That parking spot is for me. Oh, this life experience is for me. That rainbow is for me, right? And you can delight in it. You're right on track, right? Everything opens up into you. You are right on the leading edge. You are bringing non-physical into this physical experience. And you don't need to worry a bit about that which displeases you. I'm not saying ignore it. Acknowledge that, if something comes into your awareness that isn't pleasing, just acknowledge it and know that what is wanted is vibrationally created. And by you acknowledging and then going about feeling a bit better and shifting your focus, you can be the one that shines the light, that brings it into being, whether it's just for you personally or if it happens on a global scale. But know this: your influence is with you, and it's in the present. And it's all about you just feeling and flowing to a better feeling, whether that be soothing yourself if you're feeling negative emotion, or if it's basking in those good feelings like Espen. Basking so delightfully, so deliciously for us to savor and to experience and to feel right here on this broadcast. It's all magnificent, and it's all flowing forward beautifully, divinely. Mm.
Gosh. Oh, I never felt. Okay, I feel so much. And so much vibration. I never felt before, but that's the expansion. Just like it feels so good, just so letting that energy to come through. I could just sitting here and listening to you for 24 hours, Jen. You could just speak. You can go. It feels so good. But we know we have to move on to something else. So it's good. And it always to just sit here and feel because it's so good to know that everything we share also, it's a lot about to feel the feelings from within yourself as we share it. Feel that for yourself. What resonates with you? Is there something that you feel about this? What we're sharing? Is there something that you feel that inspiring you? To feel that energy that spinning up and just like starting to evolve around you, starting to expand and starting to feel more? Then you know there's something in from within you that is resonating with what we're sharing, and it's that we are all in this together. The pure law source energy. Pure law source energy speak oneness in all. It's in everything. It's in all things. And when you feel that, then and you feel it from within yourself, and then looking outside and after, it's a quite different world. Someone call it heaven on earth. Someone call it the awakening process. So many things you call it, but it doesn't matter. It's just about what you feel about how you feel from within.
So beautiful and so well said. Oh, you just feel source energy. Just feel that love, right? And I just echo everything you said, Espen. That was just magnificent. If you feel this in any way, if you feel just a little bit better from this is for you. If you feel maybe it can get better, this is for you. If you feel just a little love, or if you feel, beautiful sensations in your body, whatever you're feeling, it's for you. It is for you, and it is you divinely matching the frequency to be able to receive it. You are the one shifting your energy. You are the one coming into alignment with the source within you. And you are the one that is expanding this universe uniquely, beautifully, magnificently from your perspective. And it is appreciated by all that is. And so, so wonderful. Just like you said, Espen, we're all in this together.
Mm.
Yes.
It feels so good to sit here and listening to you, John, and to everything share and sharing as well from. It's quite different now than just before. It's just like I've
Yeah.
been 2 weeks off now, and it's a time since I've been speaking here, but it's just so different, and it's like been practicing a lot, vibrational match toward what I want, I have my time. I've been looking at positive aspects in my life, and that's what I feel for myself. And now speak for myself. It's like that I feel more appreciation toward myself and to all that is toward my family, toward my parents. And it's easy to share. It's easy to give. It's easy to see the positive aspects in life. It's easy to have those. It feels fun and joyful to have those surprises, experiences. But it's not surprises. It's expected vibrationally, and then have it in a real life. So many things, and I love all of these varieties and these new things coming away and moving some places and seeing new things, and it's so wonderful. And it's all new in now. Everything is when you are in alignment, everything is new and fresh. It don't look like the same. Still, if you're waking up and see the same thing, it's not the same. When you are in alignment, it's different. It is expansion. It's more and more and more and more and more. But it's always vibration. It's always vibration. More vibrational alignment with who you really are, more the goosebumps, more the energy comes through, and more easy and gentle you are with all of this, more you see those things in your evidence. Then you see more of the evidence of it outside of yourself. And it is so nice because we can always start right here, right now with that energy. And if we go a little bit out of it, we can always start right here, right now with that energy. And we're getting a little bit out of it. We can always start right here, right now with that energy, with that vibration, coming into the vibrational alignment, getting into the frequency match, to pure source energy and feeling that, experience that. Yeah, we're getting a little bit out of it. Oh, we know that we can going back to the alignment again. Then we know we're not so resisting about that we're out of the alignment, because we know that we can get the alignment is always easy to getting back into alignment again. So now we're out of alignment, because there will be experience of that too. That we call a contrast, but it's like it's not. Then we just like be easy more about it. And it's like, oh, now I'm more clear now what I do want. You know, I'm not regurgitating or creating my story about if I'm having a little bit of misalignment, but things going wrong. Just like, oh, this is okay,
Mm,
and then what feels a little bit better, and then you stop resisting that what resisting comes, and then you just align through and then shine through, and then the energy moves in a direction toward more what feels a little bit better. And then over time, with practice, it will be easier and easier, and easier it gets, better it feels, and better it feels, better it gets. And yeah, we know that story very well.
I love I love it so much. It is the journey of our life, and it is us moving our energy. Right? It is us. By shifting our focus, you will see how the law of attraction comes to match and give you evidence by your feelings first. And, then by you'll see it physically as things come around you. It's a beautiful life. It's a beautiful life experience. You can only do it right, and all of your power is so focus in the now. Let go of mm, any of that stuff that you've been pushing against gently, right? Be easy about it. There's no rush in any of this. Be gentle. Be gentle with yourself. Be loving to yourself. Oh, and know that you are so loved, always, unconditionally and unwavering. And it's a beautiful, beautiful thing. Yeah,
Yes.
it feels so good, Espen.
I know.
So much.
Oh, it's so good. And like knowing that now, when you know what you know, and we always be knowing that we are non-physical in physical form. And now we can tell a new story, and we can have a new point of attraction, and we can move it toward it, and then those things that feels good to us. We can deliberate more about those things. We can segment intending, we can meditating, we can do all of those. We have many tools, but we can also choose those things that those tools that feels best to us. And we know there is a buffet of things on the table, but we also know that we can choose what we want on that table. And there is things that wanted or and unwanted, but it's knowing so good to know that I can choose. I'm so free to choose and focus, and those things wanted if I want it. And I know that I'm free. I'm free energy. I know the energy from within is always allowing and moving in direction toward more. I know that. I know there is a downstream energy, but nothing goes upstream, but it's going downstream and moving forward. That I know that when I have an experience and now I cannot do anything about it 10 minutes forward now when I'm 10 minutes there. But I know I can allow this energy now to be, and then feel much better about it. And then 10 minutes from now I feel either better and better, and enjoying my road as I'm moving toward what I'm moving toward. I know I can appreciate more in my life. I can appreciate family and friends and all the things that it surrounds me, the neighbors, the places where I live, the country where I live. I can appreciate the government. I can appreciate everything. I can see the positive aspects in all of them, in everyone. And as I'm doing that, I see more the evidence of that too. Everything is more team working with the energy of what I want. When there is something I desire for, and do something that easy come to place for me to have an experience with the most easy and gentle way, because I'm telling my story in that way. I know that also that as I'm telling my story as I want it to be, I will be more experienced those things. And it feels good. It feels good to me to know that and to feel that and to have those experiences more and more. And I know there is always newness every single moment, refreshment, newness and refreshment. There's always fun things to experience, joyful things to experience, satisfying things to experience. And I know everything is in the vortex what I want. So when I'm getting into the vortex, it's lining up those things that I want. And it's so nice. It's so nice to know. and I can be as easy and gentle as I want to be. And there
Yeah.
is great love here for us always.
Yes. Always. Always. Yeah. Oh, I love everything you said, and you're so right. There is great love here for us always. We can be certain of this: the good always outweighs the bad. And when you take the time to appreciate, you'll see that so clearly. You'll see it more and more and more. And that, oh, that is a beautiful way to be in this life experience. And that's a beautiful way to co create with your inner being and with Source God, um, magnificently as we flow forward. Yeah, this has been so great. Yeah,
So good.
yes.
And more to come.
And more to come. Yes. So, yeah. So, thank you, Espen. Thank you, everyone. Oh, so much more to come. Know that you are loved, valued, and appreciated, that we are all in this together. And we just love you and appreciate you so very much. Awesome, everybody. Love you all.
Love you guys.